Everybody, welcome. Some of you more than likely may be football fans. I'm one of them. Rooting for the 49ers and the Chiefs. I kind of rooting for both. I like both teams. So this is going to be very short, mainly because I have to head out to a podcast that I've been invited to speak at. And I'll share that with you guys a little bit later. But wanted to go over what's going to be happening for February. I also have some visuals in front of me, but I'm going to be doing it live again anyway. So if you're not following me on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you should, so that you never know which direction I'm pushing off to. But welcome to February 2020 updates. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and update you on some things that's going to be happening for this month, and give you guys a spiel as to what's going to be happening April 2020, because you guys know I'm going off into the hair loss sector, and there are some things that are in the workings. I'm 30 days ahead of schedule. I'm happy about that. And so I want to share with you some of the steps as I get there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my computer. Let's see, let's share Safari here. Cool. So welcome to the updates. This is what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to talk a little bit fast because I do want to give some time for you guys to ask me questions. I know some of you have emailed me and asked a question. I haven't been able to get back to you, so please forgive me for that. This is probably an opportunity for you to ask that question. If not, I can still catch you directly. I'm going to be in and out for the day anyway, so I'll be able to catch up with you guys. Try my best. So February courses, what you may or may not know, for February, the hands-on courses, this year I am traveling out. The first that I will be at to teach wig making and a little bit of ventilation is in Antioch, Tennessee. That will be February 21st and the 22nd. Those dates and times of other locations are on the homepage of the website. I'll show you that briefly as well. I just want to get through some of these things. So that's the first location that I will be at. If you are a current student, it only costs you $397. If you are on this call or you're not a student, it's $697. That also includes your access to the online courses, because once I teach you hands-on, you're going to want the rest of the courses. So that's what's going to be happening for the hands-on courses. I'll be in Antioch, Tennessee, February 21st, 22nd. Detroit, Michigan is where I live. I'm actually in the suburban area. So if you're from Detroit, I'm actually in Madison Heights, Michigan. That is still by appointment only. Just reach out to me. There's chat, there's email, and my number is plastered all over the website for you guys to be able to contact me, as well as WhatsApp too, because some people prefer to use WhatsApp. Private online hands-on courses, I'm working towards that goal. I've only done it for 2 people so far. So once I'm sure this is a really good fit for those of you who are far from me, can't get to a hands-on course here where I live or anywhere that I may venture off to, I'm going to be doing like this kind of thing where it's one-on-one or within a group setting if it's for your salon or your business and you're trying to train everyone on certain aspects. That I'm going to be bringing that up, and I'm going to let you guys know how that process is going to go so that it works smoothly. So I want to make sure you guys are aware about how the hands-on courses are going and what's happening for February. Online lives, these courses, I have done some updates to current courses. I'll show you what the updates are. I've added some videos and I'm still adding more. So I'll show you what those are. We do have 3 lives that's going to be happening this month. 2 are going to be on ventilation techniques, making toppers and toupees. I'm going to give you guys some designer strategies, some customized strategies, something different that you probably haven't seen anywhere if you're a YouTuber a person who likes to look at things on YouTube and learn different techniques. I'm going to be sharing with you guys something I don't share on YouTube at all. I'll be sharing it with you guys. in these courses. So I'll let you guys know what those materials that you will need are through me showing you what's already online so that you are aware of what to get started with. The third course or live course is the business course. Business courses are going to be live from now on, mainly because I think it's best as an educator, and from those of you who own businesses or trying to start a business or trying to maintain one, you probably need some consulting. So it's a part of the package. And so that's going to be every last Sunday of the month. This focus is going to be on how to focus and grow your business while you're working full time. What you guys don't know is I work outside of what I do here. I work on multiple of different things outside of this and still be able to manage different businesses. So I'm an employee, I'm a business owner, and I'm a business partner. So I do a lot of different things, and I know you guys are probably wondering in your current state, how can you do that? How can you manage it? And so I'm going to give you tips on that, things you can kind of look for to focus on, depending on what it is that you want to do. It might lead you in a different direction, or it might have you in the right place and you just get to build on that. So we are going to talk about how to focus on growing your business while you're working full time, because a lot of you are still working, and I know it's hard trying to work a full-time, job where you want to kill everybody and then still trying to live your dream. So we are going to talk about that for the February. Updates for April 2020. I'm going to show you guys this little spiel, and then I'm going to show you what's on the course on the website for courses. So there's a possibility I'm going to be transitioning the courses to Teachable. I am not sure how many of you are familiar with this particular platform, but I will get you familiar with it. Mainly because some of you may be instructors, or you may be interested in teaching, even if it has nothing to do in the hair industry. That platform is amazing for those that want to educate or provide that form of service. So I may be transitioning Wig Making 101 to that platform. It's going to be smooth. I've already been working through it since the beginning of January to see how it was going to work. And that's possibly what's going to be happening. Everything will still be on the Wig Making 101 site. But for those of you who are lifetime members, you're done and paid and all of that, I have to slowly transition you into that platform. And I noticed that it's a lot easier. I can track, and you can track your progress. So that's why it's going to transition to that platform. Cosmetology and hair loss courses. This is going to be sent to you by email anyway. This is the next direction I'm going. I know I said I was going into the hair loss sector, and I still am, but I want you guys to get professional, correct information. That's what I want. My strength is in education. My strength is in manufacturing. My strength is in wig making, producing of products for hair loss. That's my strength. You guys may or may not know, I am not a licensed cosmetologist, and I am not a hair loss practitioner. Do I know this stuff? Yes, I do, because I surround myself, including with you guys. Just because you're my students doesn't mean I'm not surrounded by you. You know things that I don't know. And that means that I want everyone to benefit. Those who don't have the licensing or that for that, and they're interested in getting a cosmetology license or being certified in hair loss, to be a hair loss practitioner, oncologist, whatever that may be, that's coming in April 2020. So we have instructors. I'm still going through the process, interviewing, pulling the materials together, pulling the outlines of how the courses are going to go, so that you guys also, with your Wig Making 101 certification, can also choose to be certified or licensed in other aspects. So it's going to be a completely online academy. Will it eventually possibly be a brick and mortar? More than likely, we'll see, but this hasn't been done anywhere, this online academy thing. And so since it hasn't been done, I'm sharing it with you guys, and we'll see how this venture goes. But in cosmetology, it's going to include everything, learning about hair styling and coloring, not just for a particular hair texture. We're going to get into natural hair. We're going to get into men, hair loss replacements for men. We're going to get into the deep of it. Yes, I do have instructors that's going to be helping with that aspect so that they can license you for that if that's what you are interested in. Wig making, I do that. I am pulling in more instructors for that because I just feel like the more you know and the more talent that's out there that's here, the more valuable we all can be. So wig making, that's already going to be a part of it. That's the starting point, and everything is going to move into that. Hair loss certification, that is going to work as well. That's going to happen. I'm very excited because I can't wait for you guys to meet who the instructors are. They can accredit you and certify you in hair loss. So it's going to be amazing for that. And then continuing education, I also have a few instructors that's going to be teaching aspects of dealing with kids and hair loss, burn victims. We're going to be talking about business and marketing. There's quite a few things. So it's going to be pretty much an online one-stop shop that you can come to and get the knowledge you need to run a business, the skills you need in order to produce, develop, or create products, and get licensed, certified, and be able to do all of those things. So this is the direction that I'm going. Hair loss is the starting point of it, but it seems like everything is coming together a lot faster than I expected. So trying to slow it down a little bit for myself because I'm very excited about this. So let me answer this question first, and then I'm going to go right on off into the website so you guys can see. Someone asked, will the online cosmetology program be available for part-time students, or will it be a program that's tailored to the student's pace? Good question, tailored to the student's pace. It's going to be totally different than the traditional education platform that we're used to. That brick and mortar, going in class, whether it's a small class or it's 300 people and it's a lecture style, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be at your personal pace. Because I don't want it to be something that you have to be rushed into, forced into, whatever it may be. Everyone has a different niche. Everyone has a different reason of why they want to be interested in whatever aspect we go into. You should be able to do it in your own timing. So yes, good question. It's at your own pace. It's going to be available for everyone. The continuing education platform is going to be great for those who are already licensed and certified in any aspect in the hair industry. So that's an awesome thing too. So we're trying to cover everyone. The person that wants the licensing and wants to build their business, the person who's not even interested in any of those things, they just want to be able to make wigs for themselves because they're dealing with their own personal hair loss issues. And for those who are practicing licensed, they do this, they run a business, and they would love for their employees and themselves to get more education. So that's the direction that we're going. So let me give you guys a bit of a spiel of what's on the online courses. I hope you guys can see it. Some of you, I can see your faces. So if you can wave at me and let me know you can see this, that would be amazing. Okay, so hopefully if you can see it, I'm sure everyone else can. So with the new courses that are on here that you may not know and they're building. The first one I'm going to is the wig color and style. So in that area is where the wig styling for cutting, pixie cuts, curly hair, bobs, all of those courses are in there. But some of you may not even know that there's a course in here on bleaching knots on a closure. And I'm using grade 8, 9 hair. So I'm using good quality hair to teach you how to bleach your knots before the construction of your wig and also after the construction of your wig. So those videos are there. okay? What's also gonna be added to this is how you can test the quality of the hair that you outsource. If you are a person who buys hair or whatever that may be, and you want to test the quality of it before you even deal with it, I'm going to be having courses on that too. Not only that, was something I wanted to say. Someone else is going to be helping me with that aspect of it too, just so you guys know. So a person that is a colorist. So we need to know that information. So that's going to be added in there. Another thing that's going to be, well, another thing that's added into the courses, into the specialty wig making, ventilation courses have been reorganized for the inexperienced to the experienced. Most of the courses in this section are mainly for beginners. So if you are an experienced ventilator, I'm not saying you don't have to watch these videos, but you may hear or see something that's a little bit different or that can add to your already skill or technique. But the courses in the ventilation and making lace units, it starts off for those who are strictly beginners. And I'm going to be adding to this actual segment. So they've been reorganized and they're in order based off what you need to know. Understanding what a full lace wig looks like, know what the tools are, know how to ventilate using certain tools, because there are certain tools that are different than others. There's your regular German ventilating needle, and then there's the micro latch hook needle. Those are the two that I use. I usually use the actual ventilating needles. I don't really use the latch hook one anymore, but it is good for those who are beginners and trying to figure out the methods of single knot, double knot, and all of that. So the courses are there. It also shows you how to make certain lace units, like a closure or a frontal, how to do the patterns. And this is an example of a dome piece for a ventilated, we're gonna ventilate this. So we're gonna do this together, but we're gonna start off with the bigger holes first though. But to make pieces like this, that's in the specialty wigs area as well, and that's under toppers and toupees. So that course has been reorganized as well. There are not a lot of courses in it because I haven't expanded on it the way that I want to, which is live. And I want to expand on it live because it gives you guys an opportunity to ask me questions, see exactly what I'm doing, and I can explain it as I'm doing it, if that makes sense. So this is a dome piece. This has been made, and the very first video on the left-hand side is of me making this piece, okay? The other pieces that are on there, that's this one. You probably can't, I don't know why I'm doing this. Y'all probably can't see me. I'll show it again. But there's the larger holes, there's the medium holes, and then there's the actual Swiss lace. So it's kind of graduating you from beginner to advanced because the technique is easier to understand when you're working with larger holes. And once you get the understanding of how the ventilating process or technique works, then it becomes a little bit easier to do it on Swiss lace. However, you still need a magnifying glass because I'm pretty sure none of us, we ain't got as better sight like we used to. So you're gonna need a magnifying glass for that. But these courses are here as well, and it's going to be more added to it. So the very first video is what you need to know about toupees and toppers. I'm going to add to that. And then we're going to learn the ventilating processes for these and finish them out. And that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to stop sharing. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'll stop sharing because then you guys can see me. I can see the chat. You are able to unmute yourself if you want to ask me questions. I'm going to answer a question right now. Someone asked me if I live in Jacksonville, but I was born and raised in Detroit. Is it possible to coordinate to do learning sessions when I come home to visit her? Oh, yes. Yes, you can coordinate learning sessions with me or whatever course that you want. That is totally fine. The number to reach me is 938-9418. That is the business number. Those of you who have my personal number, please continue to use it because you are saved in my phone. So please continue to use that number, but at least you have the business number. The reason why I'm not mentioning my personal number, because not everyone here is actually my student. I only share my personal number with my students. So if you don't have it and you are my student, you better get to me. Let me make sure. But so far, I think everybody here does, looking at the names. So the business line number again, good question, Zandra, 248-938-9148 or 9418, sorry, 9418. 248-938-9418. That number is how you get me. Got it. Yay, cool. What you see me holding here, these base pieces, they're easy to find at your local beauty supply store or on Amazon if you're an online shopper. I'm an online shopper, but my beauty supply store actually has a lot of stuff. I try to stay in connection with the person that owns it, but there is weaving net, and it's 2 pieces that's at 15 inches by 17 inches. That's what this looks like. So it's weaving net. It's usually what we probably are familiar with using this for those who deal with hair thinning, and they use this over the top of the area of their hair that's thinning so that they can be able to do a sew-in over that area. I don't know how many people are familiar with that, but that was the original use of this. But it also can be used to make topper pieces. So if you're unable to find this, I will send a link to you guys in the group with the link so that you can purchase this if need be. But you should be able to find it at your local Korean beauty supply store, or hopefully it's Black owned, either one. Swiss lace is easy to find online as well. The beauty supply store in my area carries tons of this, and I think they only carry a lot of this not knowing that most people in my area don't make their own wigs. They don't. So they have loads of this and it's not selling. So I go and try and buy them all up. So this is Swiss lace, and that's what this is. And you can go reference to Toppers and Toupees on how to make these bases because they're there. And then our next step is learning how to use the larger one, the larger hose to ventilate, just so you can see the technique. Then we transition to medium, and then we get to the lace. So that's next Sunday. You guys know Sunday is the best day for me to do lives. I was trying to do it on Wednesdays, but that's changing into something else. I'm going to be doing those as the Wednesdays as intensives, or like just free, like for all information or questions. And it may be more of a pop-up thing if I have the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, anybody have questions? Anybody? Oh, wait. Can you unmute? Yay.
Hey.
Yay. Hey. Okay.
Okay, this is Felicity. This is just a general question because I had this thought process with one of my clients, and I was wondering if it's even possible. I haven't seen anyone do. I have seen people rent wigs and things of that nature, but you know, basically just making payments on wigs. What's your thought process on it?
Payments on wigs. Yeah, I have seen that before. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
I rent a wig?
Well, no, not rent a wig. I seen that, but to make payments on a wig and then once they make their the complete payment, then they get their wig. What's your thought process?
That's interesting because I'm about to go to a podcast. I've been invited to a podcast to talk about business. And my viewpoints, I think they're very controversial. If you have to make a payment plan on a wig, you shouldn't even be buying it.
Okay.
I mean, that's just my personal, viewpoint. Somebody else might have a total different viewpoint. Anybody want to fill in or help me out with that? But
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Nikia.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm shutting up.
I was going to have a suggestion. You can always set your business up on one of these prepay systems like QuadPay, Sizzle. There's a whole bunch of them out there. And that way, if the person needs to make payments on the wig, it's like putting it on a credit card, but it's interest free. There's no credit check. And you get your money right away, and you don't have to worry about whether or not they pay it off.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Regina.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't pay for it. You don't need it.
And I agree with that too. I agree with that also. But we were just having a conversation, and I was like, that's interesting. I'm gonna, ask you that Sunday to see what was your view on it.
I have people that pays me, but they don't pay me in full. But the way they do it, they sign a contract, and they have to put a deposit down, a non-refundable deposit down, which is if the wig is $150, you put at least $75 down.
Oh, okay.
Once you put that money down, you have 30 days to pay for your unit upon completion of that unit. But you would not receive that unit until that completion is paid. If you haven't paid within 30 days, your money is forfeit, and I sell the wig to somebody else.
I've done that.
Lisa, you done that too?
Yeah, what I do is like they have to pay half. Then when it's completed, they have to pay it upon completion and before they get the wig, and it's been working out okay so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
but
ladies.
if you have a registered business, if your business is registered, for me in my business, I don't take payments, and that's why I am signed up with one of those companies where they can make those payments. Plus, I have Amazon Pay, I have Apple Pay, I have all of that, and people have everything. So if they need to make payments, that's how they make their payment, because that way you get your money right now.
Okay.
Right then. Yeah, I was thinking about that, like Klarna and all that kind of stuff you're talking about.
The only company right now that will take, I can't speak for hair salons, but if you are just a wig vendor or hair vendor, the only company that will accept you at this point is Sizzle.
Oh, Sizzle, okay.
Sizzle, yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard of Sizzle. I just came across that the other day.
Because all of these other companies have had so many problems with returns and people not paying that, like Afterpay, Klarna, they will not accept a company that sells hair extensions.
Do you guys know about PayQuad? Sissy just mentioned it. PayQuad.
It's Quad.
QuadPay is the actual. Okay, it's QuadPay. Okay.
Yeah, it's QuadPay.
Yeah, I've never heard of QuadPay.
Yeah, that's another one that's out. And actually, it's something millennials are into. Younger people know all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my customers that use it, they're younger people. They're under 30.
Okay.
But yeah, I've gotten a lot of business since I added that to my site.
Okay.
Someone asked, where is everyone selling their wigs?
On the salon.
Please share.
Most of mine are my hair loss clients.
Hair loss clients. Yeah. So because you have a place of business. Who else? Anybody? How you do it? Do you do it online?
I'm selling mine and in the salon to my clients. I have hair loss clients, and I am thinking about doing it online, but I don't know just yet because of all the horror stories I heard about, the whole online thing. So right now it's just in-house.
Yeah, being able to protect yourself from.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to use PayPal whatsoever. No.
I have a question. Okay, so I've learned hair replacement like years ago, right? And I had to sign, when I was with this company, I had to sign a contract saying that I can't do it within a certain amount of miles, right? So now I'm wanting to break into this industry and I don't really know how to do it. So what do you guys suggest?
Okay, so are you a student? You're not a student of mine, are you?
No.
Okay, become a student. 2 of the instructors are here now. they know they're instructors. So if they smiling at me like, why you say that? They are instructors, and they will be a part of that course, those courses to help you get started in that field. So I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff has changed. It's new. Requirements may be different or new in wherever you live, in your state, and where you want to practice at. They will definitely help you with that. Their names is, can I say it? I got to see your head shake. Okay.
Regina Thomas, I can tell you already. I don't even know her.
Regina Thomas is one. Tawana Tawana Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you nasty. She's a hair loss practitioner of over 20 years, 30 years. Has it been that long? Yeah. Regina Thomas, same, understand the medical aspect of it, the medical billing, the codes, all of that, they both do. So there's going to be others as well. Dr. Suzette Robinson, she's going to be with us as well. She's with Tawana Jackson on that aspect of it. So become a student. You're going to get the information.
Okay, how do I do that? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How do I become a student?
You go to wigmaking101.com and you go to enroll in online courses. I have 3 sets of payments that you can choose from. You can do monthly, you can do it all for access, or you can do for just 30 days. Because some people just want to test and see. I know there's people out there, they're like, I want to see what she's doing. Let me see. Like, okay, come on in.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm that person. But I love it. I love it because I done took a lot of wig classes and online classes, and it's like they telling me stuff that I already know, and I get frustrated, and I got tired of spending so much money. But your class by far is the best one.
Mm-hmm. And I know how to get you guys because I'm one of y'all too. Just because I'm teaching and providing the service, I know how I think is probably the way the rest of us think. So that's why I did it that way. So you did ask a question about, is this recorded? Yes, it's recorded. And I share within the group and I put it right onto the website platform so everybody can see what's going on. Updates are free to everybody, current students and non-students, because so you guys can get an idea of what you're getting into. I am not somebody that you can't trust. I am not going to hold information. I'm going to give it freely, but I am going to monetize some of it because my value, I understand my worth and my value and what I'm giving to you. And I know the return on investment for you guys is greater than what's coming to me. And that matters to me. So it's going to be on the site for that. Somebody asked me, please, why, you know why I don't like PayPal because, and I hope they can hear me, Big Brother can hear everything. I hate PayPal because there are people out there that are very, very savvy with using that. They'll pay for something and they'll wait for a long time, and then they'll go back and say they didn't receive the product or it wasn't what they thought it was or whatever it is, send that wig right back to you or whatever the heck it is, and they just got something for free. I can't resell that wig, or if it's like an online course, like you just got all this information from me for free. Like a part of me is not that mad about it, but then I kind of am like, really, that's how we support each other? like that's not fair to us also. So that's why. And then not only that, I'm not just talking about the people who do this. I'm also talking about PayPal, who allows it to happen.
Yep. Yep.
They are pro-consumer. Understood, because consumers do get messed with. We are all consumers. We do get messed with. We try to do things online and it ain't nothing that we thought it was going to be. So I do understand that, but by me being on both ends of the spectrum, that's why I have an issue with it. So that's why I hate PayPal. Hate is a strong word too. And I strongly
Nikki, I was going to say one more thing too. You guys can look me up on LinkedIn. All of my credentials and everything are there. I'm actually an old sales manager. I did sales management for almost 20 some years and negotiated like high value contracts. So the other thing that I'll be working with is actually teaching you how to market your business. I actually started a sales team that we started out with 4 salespeople. And now it was for Fortune 100 company. And now that product is actually sold in damn near every division of that company.
Wow. That's cool.
Yes.
Juana, you tell us a little bit about yourself too, because I'm glad Regina said something.
Okay. I'm Tawana Jackson. I go by Tawana J. I've been legally working in the business since 2001 as a hair loss cosmetologist, now a hair loss practitioner. I'm a former Alabama State cosmetology examiner where I was issuing the exams for people who take cosmetology, who was trying to get licensed for cosmetology. I now have launched my own product line for hair loss, my shampoo, conditioner, my oils, all of that for hair loss. Started the wig line, Tawana J wig line for hair loss. And now, thanks to Nakia, starting my educational platform in introduction to hair loss. I'll be moving to my trichologist part through Dr. Suzette Robinson, who will be on board with us as hair loss. And doing that, we'll be taking our board in order to be the proper hair loss people.
Right.
Yeah, proper.
So you'll be established with the medical boards.
Exactly.
And you know, I've been in this business for so long. I have always had a hand in doing hair. My background is actually in computer science. I have a degree in computer science. I worked in administration for 13 years before I decided to come and do hair on a permanent basis. And I done that because my mom was getting sick. And then I have a son that has ADD and AHD, and I need to be able to put my foot in his every time I needed to. And this industry gave me the opportunity of freedom. And you know, I didn't realize how much I love it because I go to work sick. I go to work aching, but I love my clients. I really do love my clients. That's why I do what I do. And I mean, the people that I come upon, first my peers and everything, God has blessed me with some phenomenal peers that I deal with. And I learn from some of everybody around the United States and beyond. And I just love it. And things that I thought I knew, somebody else knows something a little bit better. So I'm constantly learning in this industry, and I just love it.
That's awesome.
We happy to have
That's
you.
me. Thank you.
Oh,
And, you know, I'm good. I always like to give. I've always taught, you know, if I know it, a lot of times you're gonna know it. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you how to do it. That's just me.
I'm exactly the same way. I am a giver. I actually tried to give my business idea away about 3 or 4 times and nobody would take it. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to do this myself. So, but and the other thing I was going to say, the product that I was telling you about, that's basically worldwide now, it was a medical device.
Wow.
Really?
Yes, it was a medical device, and it was a medical device that did not have codes. And I actually got codes assigned to that medical device. There's 6 regions for CMS, or Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. And I actually got codes for 4 of those regions out of 6.
Woo. Okay, go ahead, Regina.
Yeah.
Woo! So
So
those are the 2. There's one more, but I don't think she can talk at the moment. Erica Warren is another. She may not be able to talk at the moment, but she's another. But I'm glad they're here, because I'm telling you now, I'm not just talking this. This is obviously ordained. I know my role. My role is to bring people together, bring the educated, the professional, pull us together so that we can benefit each other. That I know my role, and that's my goal. And I want to hear other people like Juliet. I want to hear Keela. I want to hear Cece. I want to hear Pam. I want to hear you guys. I want to hear Lisa. I want to hear Star. I want to hear all of you say, hey, I did this, and all to the thanks of these courses that are coming out. They are going to cover, the training is going to cover exactly what you need. And I'm
so excited.
And not only that, the longer you with me, who's to say that we won't be in business together?
Right?
Right.
I have a question. Regarding the instructors, I am a student online, and I want to say that your program by far is amazing, very detailed. I'm a structured person, and I would like to know, in regards to the instructors, where exactly will we see their input online? Is it for courses that are coming up? Because I've been watching the videos, and I see your beautiful face and just kind of want to know, where will the instructors be incorporated in the academy?
Where or when?
Well, both.
Okay, so April 2020 is the projected start date. They will more than likely be in Teachable, and you will know when we transition into that, how that goes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
And then Texas, and I'm not sure, I typed this question on the chat. I'm not sure. I step away. Regarding the online academy, that's something that I'm definitely interested in, because I have my hands in many different projects. What I'd like to know, does the online academy transfer over to Texas licensing, etc.? Will it meet?
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by this, Kiki. And first of all, your voice is amazing. Are you a radio announcer or something? But
no. Before, I used to be a high school teacher. I taught biology, and then I stepped away from that and helped my husband, get his business started. And so I have always had a passion for hair. And so, well, thank you.
You're in Texas. You're in Texas, Kiki, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. I am in Texas, and I've actually taken some classes. I've spent money on certain classes, learning how to use the sewing machine. And I kept asking the question about the high post, because it's like, I'm a perfectionist, and I want to construct a wig that is very close to what's manufactured in those factories in China, etc. And I am also interested in obtaining a cosmetology license, just to, I don't know where and how that will help me in the future. But I am kind of focusing towards like medical wigs, etc. And I just wanted to know, with your online academy, will that fall into alignment with what Texas requires?
Yes, because Regina she lives in Texas, so she knows this stuff. So
wow.
Again, Kiki, and I want to make sure others understand this too. This is international. This isn't just me in Detroit. I mean, this is international. I already have a business in South Africa. I'm already working with others in other states with businesses. So you're in good hands. Regina didn't mention it, but Tawana Jackson, she's in Alabama. So mind you, we're from all different areas of the United States. So the idea is to cover everyone from, you know, the United States first.
I'm
And we'll
excited.
get into that.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm glad you're excited. But yes, it definitely,
Perfect. Thank you.
definitely. Oh, Sissy, you live in Texas too. That's right.
Hello, I'm in Belgium.
Yes, Destina. Which I have to get to you. We have to schedule some time.
Okay, no problem.
You've probably seen Destina in the group. If you're not a part of the community, you're gonna need to be in it, because I start sharing things and everyone else starts sharing stuff too. There's people who've shared the hair that they sell and they got good hair. I'm going to be resharing that on the site too. But Destina is amazing. She already owns a business. Please tell them what clientele you work with.
I work mostly with Caucasian people. I have a beauty store and a salon, hairdressing salon. Because I've been selling hair for a very long time, and I know how they make them. I sell clip extensions, I sell tape extensions, I sell all of them, and I do all of them by myself. So people don't know, you know, they ask me, where did you get this from? I said, yeah, you know, I have people that provide them for me, but I make them myself. So yeah, I can give you all the information how to make all those things, the taping, the clip-in, the ring extensions. I do all of them.
She's a good teacher.
So you're in good hands.
If y'all show me any lick of skill or talent, I will come for you. I'm telling you that now.
Yes, she will come for you.
I will come for you.
Exactly. She will hunt you down.
Yes, Tawana, I hunt her down. Seriously. I hunt Juliet, I hunt Keith down to help them with their businesses. I know what I want to do. So I was like, look, hey, Star, you still here? I did it to you too. Most of you, I'll do it to. At least I got to get on you now.
What I do?
Yeah, I know you selling stuff. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what you doing. Where can I be of service? So as an instructor, I try very hard to make myself available to you guys. I do appreciate and thank you for those of you who are aware that I am a very busy woman, and I try to get to you as fast as I possibly can. And I think having this type of platform at this point in time right now helps me to get to you guys and answer all your questions. So with all of that said, if there aren't any other questions or statements, or you want to share something, or you need me for something,
Nakia,
yeah.
My problem is, let me tell you what my I don't know if it's a problem or not, but I am a medically retired nurse. I'm on disability. So my problem is I don't know how to do this legally. Honestly, I've just been selling them randomly here and there, and I'm not quote unquote registered anywhere. I've been looking into it. I don't know if I could do my main focus was because I'm sickly. I am a cancer survivor, and I'm still smoking, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm a cancer survivor. I have lupus. I have a lot of medical issues. So so that's then, you know, I got on disability, but I was a nurse for over 25 years, and I've always been into the artsy stuff. I sing, I play guitar, I make wigs. I've always been into hair, all that kind of stuff, whether it's the physical arts or, you know, visionary arts, whatever. My thing was, when I first started this, it was mainly because of my hair loss, which now I have locks, but then I thought about giving back to the community, the cancer community, with hair loss, because I had cancer and I had a very rare cancer. So I'm not sure, and I don't know who to ask. I want to start my own business, but I don't want to lose the medical part of because I definitely need that, because I'm seeing numerous doctors. So I don't know how that works as far as medical insurance and all that stuff and owning a business. That's my thing.
Okay,
That's what
so
I'm afraid of losing.
I can't answer that, but I do know a lot of people who can.
Okay.
I do have another group.
Okay.
This is a community, it's called Listen, and it was originally built for health reasons, those that are trying to lose weight or they're trying to change their health around, because I'm a nutritionist. There are several psychiatrists, there are several people that are retired or they're on disability, and they have businesses, and they actually talked about this last night, how they got around to doing that and being able to do it. So
I can actually help you with that.
I'll share with you the link.
Okay.
Within the group, I'll share it in the group me, like directly to you to get into that community, or I'll share it to everybody. It's no big deal. You guys can come. It's over 400 women anyway. But there's a woman named Brenda Warren, same condition, same situation as you, and she has a business. And then I'll let Regina go ahead and answer that.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
My husband was saying something about doing nonprofit, but then I'm like he's like working his butt off, and we like have this big huge house, and I was working, I mean, as a nurse, and then everything just got cut off. So now he's like working, and I just feel so bad. I just want to help out, because I mean, I don't get much from disability, no matter what you did and how long you worked as a nurse. It doesn't matter. You don't get much.
That's right.
No.
You're right.
No. I can help you with that.
Okay.
I can help you with that. Yeah. I used to do corporate taxes as well for small businesses. And I've actually helped a bunch of people get disability. So I've got a little bit too much information stacked up in my brain, but I can help you get it.
I need the help too.
Help me too.
I need the help too.
Help.
Yeah, I can help you with the disability piece and being able to make money with your business, and not losing your disability in the process.
That's a blessing.
Okay. Yeah, it's because it's hard, because I'm worried about more of the medical part of it, me not being able to afford my doctors. I'm always going to doctors. I'm always getting procedures done. I'm always getting surgery, and I need that part of it.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Okay.
That's amazing. And I'm glad you asked that and you weren't afraid to ask.
No, and I'm just like being honest. I just been doing it like under the table, but I don't want to do it illegally. I want to do it the right way. And
there's a way to do it legally. Yeah.
There's a way. And then not only that, I might be thinking real far off to it. We want to get you to a point where you don't even really need them, because you make
Amen.
Exactly. Amen.
Yes. So that's where we want to go. So if it comes to that point where you end up losing it because you are benefiting so well with what you're doing,
right,
be okay with it.
Yeah, and I was thinking that too, but I was like, how do you get to that point before you like, they may say, oh my gosh, she's selling stuff and we're gonna take her off because she could work. Well, I definitely can't work as a nurse. Because I mean, that's just too much hands-on, and driving is too much for me. Like, working at home at my own pace is different.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Seriously, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it.
Cool.
Wow.
All the way together. Yeah. We're about to get each other all the way.
Wow.
Each other all the way together.
Well, good thing I said something, because that's the only thing that's been worrying me to death.
That's a blessing.
What's been worrying me is those of you who work full time.
Yes.
And can't seem to like get your business off.
That's my problem.
I know that's hard. It's got to be, because I remember it when it was hard for me. I remember when it was hard for me. It's a lot of work, but it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable work. It's just where you find the time and still be able to take care of yourself. And see, now I'm going off into it. So in the chat, I put my website, Beauty Cut Right. For those of you who may or may not know, I am a YouTube influencer. Beauty Cut Right is my name. You go to that website. That's how you can get into that community. That community, we talk about a lot of different things. We talk about money, wealth. We talk about nutrition, how to eat well, how to stay active, how to take care of yourself, how to get out of toxic and narcissistic relationships. We talk about a lot of stuff. And the videos, they're not videos, they're audios. They're on that website for you to listen to it, and you hear people's experience, and we give tips on how to overcome whatever may be going on. So I have a group there that's specifically for women in general, Black women. I hate saying that, but I really want all women, but they're the only ones that haven't quite gotten that stick together yet. And I'm throwing myself out there to get that glue, to get us together and support and help each other. So yeah, that's where we're at. So you can go to that website, you can join the community. You're gonna get bombarded with 100 women saying, "Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the thing," because they're very. Some of them are psychiatrists. Some of them are in the medical field. All walks of life, all women from all everywhere, and it's amazing to have those moments with them and actually talk and learn from each other. So if you're interested in that, beautycutright.com is the easiest way you can get to it, and you can get to the community from there and listen to any of the videos or anything from there. So
yeah, because I think I would thrive more better, because I just haven't put myself out there as much because I know I'm not doing it the right way. And I have a big following, but what's the point if I can't?
You got a big following. Yeah, and talking all funny. Thanks, Regina.
Yeah.
Me and Regina are a lot.
And I'm so sorry if I seem like I'm not paying attention. I am, but I'm like, I've got 2 computers going.
Yeah, you're doing. That's how I am.
So I'm listening.
No, the last conversation we had yesterday with that community, we talked about limited beliefs and toxic behaviors that we do to ourselves. The video is there. Listen to it. You'll be amazed at some of the things
Is the movie still on?
Yeah. Keila, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
The movie's still on.
But that's under your YouTube?
I'm sorry.
It's on YouTube, but it's on my website. Because I protect my people, like I'm protective. So
wait, I'm getting confused because I'm following you on Instagram. I'm following you on YouTube.
Follow me on everything. Yes.
I follow you on everything, but how did I miss that?
The community, because I put out so many videos, and when I talk about it, some people catch it and some people totally miss it because they're too busy looking at something else that I'm doing. So
well, can you send me a link, like a personal link or something?
It's beautycutright.com. You just go straight to the website. Everything's there.
Beauty
Cutright.
Right.com.
RIGHT.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the group anyway.
Okay.
Just know if you join, you're gonna get bombarded.
I don't care. I need it.
They're gonna be like, hey, welcome, and we are.
That's what I need.
So we need this. So if you guys are interested in that and you need that extra support, go for it. Because I can tell you, Latrice and Brenda, they own it. They be on it. Like, you need any help?
I just joined.
You did?
Yes.
Hey,
So when you go to Beauty Cut Right, you're gonna click on the
I'm on my other thing now. Let me see.
Click listen.
Click listen, you said?
Yes, and then it'll walk you through the steps.
Okay. I'm looking on my iPad now. Oh.
Lord, I may as well.
I haven't thought. I don't know why I didn't even think to share that with Wig Making 101.
That's a big deal.
I was trying to keep it separate, but the universe is telling me different. It's telling me.
That's how I met you.
Oh wow! That's how quite a few people met me through that channel before they got to Wig Making 101. Yeah, you're right. So, Zandra, I hope we got you on board. Hope we got you on board.
Once you get to know, it don't take much for me. It's just a little bit of information. I'm like, oh, I got it. Shiny red ball. Huh?
Right. But just know all of these women, they have information, experiences, and yeah, you're in good hands. We're in good hands. This is a group thing. This is a community thing that I'm trying to build. Yeah, I am. So
Amen.
That business course, because I saw Pam was like, yeah, it's hard. That business course is gonna be, I'm gonna be real transparent about some things. Not only that, I might be hopefully not offending anyone, but I'm gonna say some things that you're probably thinking and feeling and you don't want to face it. And you got to, in order to move past.
That's right.
It. You got to, because I had to. And it was a doozy. So it's easier for me to share with you guys at that time when that course is out and it's going to be live. When I'm talking about working your business while you're working full time, there were some things I had to just sit down and be like, okay, your thinking and the way you're viewing this is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. And I had to sit down and face that fact and make action steps to change it so that this can form better.
Amen. That's it.
Yep, so this can form better. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Not everybody are football fans, but I am, because I like the uniform.
She said I am.
Yep, I like big men in uniforms. So enjoy.
She said I like big men in uniform.
And then not only that, I am a fan of J-Lo. And she's doing halftime. So I am going to.
Oh, is she?
Yep, she's doing halftime. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any other questions or things like that, you guys know how to reach me. Just text me. You know, give me a couple of hours. I usually within a couple of hours. It's not usually 24, 48 hours. But within a couple of hours, I try to respond to you. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Everybody good?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm excited.
Thank you. Thank
guys,
you.
Yes,
you be
thank you.
excited because I'm excited too. I'm like, well, what am I about to learn in this situation? I mean, I'm learning. And the text, Regina, you sent me, the answer is yes, if you remember what the text was.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I recorded it because I want to.
Oh yes.
I did record it so that it's for the courses, so everybody will know.
Okay, perfect.
And again, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm recording courses on how to fix fuck ups. That's the only way I know how to say it. Like we've all we've all have a wig that was too big or was too small or was straight. I'm finishing up videos like that. How to fix. Like, I've been doing this for how long? How did I mess this up? I was like, oh, all right, I got you. This is a teaching tool.
Yes, I am not going to take that personal, okay?
Okay.
Yours didn't get messed up. It's the fact that we're using a different cap. And that needs to be expressed. Because there are people who still use a particular cap. I don't care for it, but it's a good cap for people with small heads, and you have a small head. So there you go. All right. Anybody need to get in touch with anybody with, you can get in touch with them within the group. So if you need to talk to anybody or ask any of the instructors, the future instructors, any questions, they're willing to help. Don't over bombard them because I'm sorry to tell you this, they have to get paid for what they are going to teach you. So don't be trying to get too much free information out of people. Just saying. Justina probably laughing too at that one. I'll let you guys go. Justina, enjoy your evening. I know it's late there where you are. Regina, I will talk with you soon tomorrow.
Okay.
Lisa, I will get with you immediately. Make sure you got that link. Zandra, I hope to see you.
Okay.
Lord, bye, Pam, Janique, Keela, bye, baby girl. There go, baby girl.
I love you.
Juliet, I know you.
Bye.
I'll see you all in the next live.
It's messing me up. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Juliet, bye.